Berry and Brown. Fifth meeting between these two clubs. Last time they met was in 2014. Here's a little pooch kick. That'll be taken by Demi Sumo Karnbay, and he is dropped just outside the 20-yard line, and that is where Kentucky will have their opening possession. So Brock Vandergrift, 6'3", 217-pound junior out of Bogart, Georgia. Of course, transferred in from Georgia after 3 years in Athens. And I think you're talking to the staff yesterday, they're still waiting to see how good Brock can be as a quarterback.
Well, let's not forget, Dave, this is his fourth game as a starting quarterback.
Including 2 from over 50 and a 55-yarder for the school record. This one from 30 yards, and it is, as you might expect, dead, solid, perfect. So the Cats won at 7. They'll have to settle for 3. 5:48 to go, first quarter. Arch Manning getting the start tonight against ULM in Austin. Long throw across the field, well done. Brock Vandergrift hits Berry on Brown. The junior out of Nashville, Tennessee, picks up his second catch this afternoon.
For all the young receivers out there, look at how aggressive Berry and Brown is. It looks like a go ball. It looks like a post route. Looks like a million different routes to the DB. Puts his feet in the ground, comes back, and then a perfectly thrown football from Brock Vandergrift on time. That's a big boy throw across the field.
First down and 10 now for Kentucky. They've had a couple of big chunks of yardage here in the first quarter. 19-yard gain, 17-yard gain. Handoff to the right side. This is another big gainer. Marion Wilcox almost broke that one to the house, but picks up 21. 3 minutes. Vandergrift looking to throw toward the end zone. Pass is caught down there by Dane Key, but he's going to be just shy. It'll be first and goal for the Cats. Can they pick up the 6-pointer here?
Well, yeah, the cover 2 safety over the top and just breaks it very friendly. 6'3", 210.
Sumo Karnbay in for the touchdown, and the streak is over. Demi Sumo Karnbay with the touchdown, and the Cats lead it 9-0.
And Mark Stoops can just breathe, and the entire sideline can just breathe. Is what you want. Zone, get downhill. Sumo Karnbay has been terrific over the past 2 weeks. And you finally get that monkey off your back. 9 straight quarters, Dave, of no touchdowns finally broken.
So Alex Rayner steps onto the field. He has 4 out of 4 point afters this year. He has just been perfect all the way around. Out of the hold of Wilson Berry. The kick is on the way, and it is through the uprights. So the Cats don't take long here. Empty set for the Cats. Vandergrift rolling right, has time, throws, pass caught to the 10. Dane Key hurdles a defender inside the 5. They'll run him out of bounds at the 2.
He looked like an Olympian with this hurdle right now. Finds the green grass, puts it in a spot between the two defenders as Brock. Look at the vertical. Can we just look at this? Up and over. The flexibility would have pulled both groins on that one.
Kentucky trying to get into the end zone again, and they do so. Demi Sumo Karnbay with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, I know a lot of fans a week ago were hoping that they would have gone for it on that 4th down against Georgia. This time they do, and they get rewarded with a great completion, and then same thing, just a zone downhill, give it to Demi, and watch him get into the end zone.
So Rayner does get to kick the football on this drive. This time, though, it's an extra point, so a couple of touchdowns here in the second quarter have pushed it to 17-0.
Yeah, it started with the 4th down conversion and the big hurdle from Key. Kentucky gets in the end zone again. Well, and you kind of spread those touches around.
2nd down. To the end zone, and that one is incomplete. Trying to find Dane Key.
Trusting what the coaching staff is calling. He's trusting his receivers. He's letting it go, and those receptions are going to start to drop here soon.
So from 34 yards away, Alex Rayner trying to set a school record for consecutive field goals made, and he just did it. Nick Polis, your quarterback, got the start today. That one is picked off. That'll be a touchdown, Kentucky. Maxwell Hairston, his first interception of the year. That is his 3rd pick 6 of his career. Woo!
Can't be late to the flat. You just can't do it. Warner's just said great. I mean, look at the communication on the back end of, hey, you got the inside route, I got the inside route, passed it off absolutely beautifully between him and the linebacker, and then Harrison just steps in front of that too easy for his 3rd career pick 6.
He had 5 interceptions a year ago, which was 5th in the FBS. Had 2 pick 6 last year. Both of those came against Vanderbilt, but that might have been his easiest one. Point after by Rayner. Goes heels into this turf. Defensive line with their hands on the goal line. Ohio trying to punch it in. Did they get in? No signal yet. There it is. Touchdown, Ohio. A 1-yard touchdown run from Ricky Hunt. And Ohio is on the board.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown.
Gonna take advantage of a short field, 4th and 1. Kentucky's unable to convert. Really nice pass play to Coleman Owen. I like to see Polis get loose a little bit in the run game and then punch it in for the first score of the afternoon to start this 4th quarter.
Waiting for the official confirmation of a touchdown. One for 145 for Dane Key. Little end around. This one looks like it's going to be a touchdown for Berrien Brown. 23-yard scamper for Berrien Brown.
Defensively for Ohio, one of the keys was you have to limit the explosive plays from number 7, and a little hard to do when they just hand him the football. And that's an explosive. This is one of the things we talked about in the first quarter. Explosive plays don't always have to be throwing the ball 20-plus yards down the field. Find creative, fun ways to get your athletes the ball and then allow them to sit. You sit back as a coaching staff and allow them to do the rest of the work.
Alex Rayner with the point after.
Set right now, the way he's throwing and running the football, definitely showcasing that he needs more of that going forward this season.
Wimsett trying to reach pay dirt, and he does so. 2-yard touchdown run for Gavin Wimsett. Good drive for number 2.
It just wasn't running the football. It was the passes. I mean, that semi-rollout to the left, throwing the ball on the sail route was a thing of beauty. You're not going to see many guys throw it better than what he was able to accomplish there. The dagger route was on time, in rhythm, good footwork. But man, the size and strength of him to be able to run some of these balls in the red zone could be something. We talk about the struggles of Kentucky heading into the game inside the red. You have a guy like that. I like that Tim Tebow, Chris Leak era for Florida. Bring him in there to get those tough yardage inside the red.
So Rayner attempt to put the 41st point on the board for Kentucky today, and they'll need all the healthy bodies they can get as they get set to take on the Ole Miss Rebels next weekend. But this one will go the way of Big Blue. 41-6, our final score. Big day for Dane Key with 145 yards receiving, 82 on the ground from Wilcox.